Welcome back. If you're just joining, this is Daybreak on Trust Television, and of course, this is the newspaper review segment of the program, where we'll be taking a look at the front pages of some select national dailies, and of course, we're having a look at them. Well, as is customary, I have a copy of the Daily Trust with me. Let's start with the lead story on the Daily Trust. Lead story says, Presidency lobbies National Assembly over tax reform bills. Proposed laws meant for good governance. Voila. Top of the page says Dangote refinery reduces petrol price to 970 naira per litre. Also, Senator Barrow equips Colonel Police Command with 1,000 motorcycles. Fact check how senators misinterpreted Constitution to endorse CCT chair's removal. Other stories that says ICC tracks 21 billion naira constituency projects in Katsina. And also 8 killed in Abuja road crash. I could have been a drug addict, Obasanjo says. And also 3,000 litigations stall Amcon's 5 trillion naira loans recovery. Interesting. 3,000 litigations for a 5 trillion naira loan recovery. Well, Blueprint is next, and top of the page reflects the reduction of the price of petrol by the Dangote refinery to 970 naira. This story on the Blueprint says minimum wage hike will further strain Nigeria's fiscal imbalance. According to experts, it must be matched with corresponding revenue growth. Muda Yusuf says fiscal imbalance imminent if, according to Adefolari, and cut down in cost of governance the way to go, according to Dadia. The story is on page 8 of the Blueprint. Other stories: tax reform bills will be passed by NAS, according to Representative Jibrin. Tinubu is giving his today for Nigeria's tomorrow. Well, let's see the story you can catch on the Blueprint for more details. Also, federal government to 332 directors. Use your promotion to drive civil service reforms. Tinubu extols virtues of Gambari at 80. These are some of the stories on the front page of the Blueprint newspaper. The next is Punch newspaper. Top of the page, Punch starts with upgrade. Discos may move 3 million subscribers to estimated billing. This story, page 33, has it. Also, Presidency tackles Kuka for tagging Tinubu accidental leader. Interest rate hike likely again as MPC meets today. And also, beside the masthead, Tinubu may present budget this week, according to the Senate. Lead story on the Punch: reps may clash over Tinubu's $2.2 billion fresh loan Tuesday. Loan is an extra burden in the government, Nigerians Minority Caucus warns. We will approve loan and ensure it is not diverted, deputy spokesman. Also, Zenith Bank ushers in Yuletide with Lagos street light up. Well, if you're a resident of Lagos and you are aware of the activities of Zenith Bank, you know that this has become sort of a yearly tradition where they use decorative lights to light up different parts of the city. Well, I look forward to seeing them, of course. Even though I'm not in Lagos, I know I'm expecting to see pictures on either X or any other social media platform. But then, there you have it. Looking forward to those signs that reminds you that you've entered the Yuletide season. Other story says PDP governors 24 state chairman plotting to keep Damagum, according to the House of Reps. And police hunt Ogun woman for dumping child outside clinic. Finally, Oyedepo's jet can't leave private airstrip without clearance. That's according to Kayamo. Now we go to The Guardian. Lead story on The Guardian says MPC's imminent rate hike jolts firms amid inflation, survival concerns. All Nigerian presidents were unprepared except Tinubu, says Kuka. Also, Dangote cuts petrol price to 970 naira for marketers. Ipman takes cue. We saved $20 billion from subsidy. Removal, Forex floating, says Edun. And on COP29 sets 2035 target for $300 billion yearly pledge to developing countries. Also, stakeholders insist aging pipelines account for 50% oil spills. And also, AMCON seeks judiciary support to resolve over 3,000 asset recovery litigations. And joining me now to provide perspectives on some of these stories that made it to the front page of this national dailies, I have Ben Shemang joining me via video chat. Ben Shemang is a retired director of news at the Voice of Nigeria. Good morning, editor. Welcome to Daybreak this morning. So the lead story on the Daily Trust, interesting one, the presidency lobbying the National Assembly over the tax reform bills. Editor, are you surprised, or what do you make of the seeming back and forth between the presidency and the Northern Bloc? I mean, the Northern Elders Forum has come out to condemn, the tax reform bill, calling on all Northern politicians to also speak up against it. What do you make of it?
Yeah, you see, these tax reforms, as we are meant to see or believe, that is going to assist in terms of development. I usually cite an example. When Fashola was the governor in Lagos State, anywhere you move and you see roadblock and work is going on, you see a billboard there. Sorry for the inconveniences, but this is where your tax is working. Then the next question will be, have you paid your tax? Now, I juxtapose that with Edo State. When Oshumole was governor, anywhere you see bad roads, you just see a bill there, a billboard there. Sorry, this is a federal road. He would not do it. Now, if we are talking about paying taxes, and taxes will assist to bring development, infrastructure, for example, well, it is good. But Nigerians are really not good taxpayers.
Editor, if you can hear me, Nigerians are really not good taxpayers. Perhaps you could continue the conversation.
At the point I remember now,
you feel or you think that Nigerians may not be good taxpayers.
Sorry, I didn't get that question.
Yes, I said you mentioned that Nigerians aren't good taxpayers. So I wanted you to share your perspectives as to why you think that Nigerians, may not be good taxpayers.
Because we are just always used to being assisted. School, okay, it's either free or nothing, especially in the north. Now, if you go to some when they say pay ground rate, for example, it's always a problem. Now, when they say pay for refuge or garbage collection,